Well, good day everyone. Here we are back in the shed again. Still working on this wiring. However, I've been making progress. I haven't videoed it all because, well, just it's a bit awkward and I've just been beetling away. So I reckon I've got the wiring now done pretty well for the dash. So I'll show you now. And there we go, all laying up there. Looks like a terrible mess, but it'll all work out, I hope. Anyway, I'm going to put it into the dash and we'll see how it works out. Well everyone, that's the dash put in. Well, the buttons in the dash and most of the wiring. Obviously you've got to be lifted up and tied up, but as you can see, there she is. So we've got a headlight switch, which is parks and lights. This is the windscreen washer, on, intermediate. This is the wipers. This here, high, low beam, obviously the ignition, and this one a little bit while we have to do some more work with it. That's the indicator. I've got a hole here I accidentally put in too, which that hole really upset me. I'll have to work out how to fix it up. Problem I've got, and you see if you can see this, you see how loose this is, because it's only just poking up through the fiberglass, which is quite thick here. I did sand it down underneath, but the post that you screw the little bezel thing on is really not very tall, and it just makes it out of the dash, so it's a very little amount of thread actually connecting. So I'm not sure what to do about it. I'll have to have a think. But I mean, the wonderful thing is, look, we've got it all here. We've even got down in here. Where's my light? Oh. Hang on. So down in here we've even got the fuse box. And these are some of the wires to the wipers and things like that. So and off to lights and things. So you can just sit there, and on the other side we've got all the earths. So we're getting there. Sure, a little bit more tidying up to do, but yeah, there's obviously the flasher can, but yeah, look at that. And we've got the windscreen wiper motor in. So that's the wiring for the moment. The other wiring is on the chassis, or laying there. That too can be sorted out at some stage, but it's pretty well there. So I might even lay that into the body here. And eventually I'll even put the headlights in the body, things like that, but I haven't made the headlights yet. That's another project. They're going to be halogen headlights, so that's going to be a bit of a fiddle. I've got a very good friend in Canberra who I hope will help me with that conversion. He's done it for his Dart. Yeah, but we're making progress. Next is the engine. Got issues with that. It's in the test bench. and it's issues with the test bench, not the engine, I think. I've got no sparks. No sparks at all. The engine turns over, but there's no spark. And I've tested the coils, I've tested the condensers. I don't know. So I have to ask around. Anyway, that's it for the moment. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. See you next time.